timers.
Who's been selected?
We switching rocket launchers.
Yeah, you bring more up. It'll probably help kill ads.
Okay.
So what's gonna happen here, Brad and Harrow and I guess Frost, is that someone's selected. I can't tell who, but someone's selected. Grab this orb.
Yeah.
Are you Brad? Brad?
What?
Okay. Someone's gonna be selected to grab this orb. Okay. We're gonna basically make our way back through the mouth and then kind of turn. I think it's to the left, right? A little bit. Um, each of us are going to be taking damage unless we're inside of an aura that this orb generates around the person carrying it. That aura continues to get smaller. That person needs to be counting down starting from 10 seconds. They're going to have an effect. And once they get to 0, they're going to be teleported into another room. I'll let Grim explain that part, but if you are inside of that, like, aura, when it goes to 0, you will also be teleported. But you also have to stand close enough to be able to not take damage or take dot. If you get 10 stacks of this damage or this effect, then you'll die. So, I'll let Grim explain the next part, because, like, I've only done this shit one time, so I'm gonna try to know what the fuck I'm doing.
Okay, so when you get teleported into the room, what happens is these taken strength are gonna spawn. You're gonna have like a fuck ton of ads. You can kill the ads at your, leisure, but the most important part is that you pick up the taken strength. Again, again, it's going to be, 2 stacks is all you can carry, 3 stacks and then you'll die. The first person in there, so the first person to get teleported by this orb is the last person to pick up a taken strength. So, if you're the first person who gets teleported, regardless of the run, whoever's the first person to get teleported on that run is the last person to pick up a taken strength. So, when you're in there and, you know, other people are in there with you, just stand in front of a taken blight. And when it gets to the time, like, we're going to count down. The person carrying the orb has 15 seconds to carry it. You,
The fuck?
rip. You, well, actually, that's fine. I did tell him 5 minutes. um, so yeah, the person carrying it is going to count down from 15 seconds. Once they get to 3 seconds, the last taken strength will be grabbed, and then their time will be extended. Okay.
Yeah, what happens is it refreshes that person's aura if you grab the taken strength. So if you grab it early, it refreshes their timer early. If you grab it right around the 3 second mark, then it refreshes it. Now, on the second person that carries it, you're not going to the taken strength will not pop up on the second round, so it'll alternate rounds. So, like, let's just say Pudge, like, let's say me. I grab the orb, I get teleported, right? So, the next round, I will have a taken strength that I can grab. When the person gets down to, like, 3 seconds, I'll grab it, and then their thing is going to refresh. The next round, there's not going to be a taken strength available. So, the next time, the second person, when they count down, get 3 seconds, you're going to kind of back off of them. Now, that person will be teleported. Next person, grab the orb. It'll show who was selected in the kill feed to get the orb, and that person needs to pick it up and continue running. At that point, there's going to be 2 taken strengths in the room. The person that was teleported on round, I guess you want to call it 3, will grab the first taken strength, and the first person that was teleported will grab the second taken strength. When that person grabs the second taken strength, it should be at around the 3-second mark. And then that orb will now have their aura refreshed. Meanwhile, everyone else needs... Yeah, meanwhile, everyone needs to stay like in the aura as long as they possibly can to avoid being insta-killed, and they need to kill ads at the same time. The person that's holding the orb is going to be encumbered. They're not going to be able to like really jump or like move that quickly, so it's going to be just like a slow roll. So it's a little bit like delivering the engine parts in Death Zamboni with a little bit of a twist.
Alright. Guess we gotta wait till that guy comes back.
Yeah, let's go. I think he's back. Who is selected? It's going to be in your kill feed.
It's not me.
Okay.
Does it say fate chosen?
There you go.
Yes.
Awesome. Just what it
That-
wanted.
So you're going to go through like this butthole looking thing. That's basically his mouth. You're probably not going to be able to get through this whole thing. You'll almost get to like where his mouth starts, and that's going to probably be
Stop at the
so
tongue.
It's going to be kind of, yeah, it's going to be kind of like a sausage fest of us trying to all like stay close enough, but not close, not too close.
Yeah, so everyone, come to Grim. When it comes to getting out of the mouth, we stand here and here. The last person or the person carrying the orb stops here. Stop. Always stop on the tongue. Okay?
Yeah, you're gonna have a fucking Centurion that's in the distance that's gonna be shooting Axiom darts, and like that shit is scary whenever these fucking Axiom darts come through this mouth hole. Just make sure you shoot him.
So I should be able to make it to the top. Alright.
Assuming you can jump, because like the jumps are really short and abbreviated, Brad, but hopefully you can make it.
I'm not going very high.
No, and you're going really slow. So
Yeah.
anyway, it's gonna take a few runs to get this thing done probably, but hopefully we can knock this thing out quickly. Okay, Rab. Start running. Count down. 3, the timer.
2, 1.
Rab. There.
Pudge.
I got picked. You'll laugh, guys. Now, the taking strength thing, Rab, when I say 3, jump into it, okay? So get
Alright.
near it if you can. Hopefully you don't die. 13, 5, 4, 3 seconds. Go ahead, jump in it, jump in it. Get
Okay,
it, get it, get
got
it.
it.
Alright, sweet. 14, 13 now. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hera. Oh. Frost.
Oh, that's me. Frost. I'm dead. I got killed by the Phoenix.
Rip.
Time. Okay.
Presumably I was still to go across the platforms.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, the Phoenix slightly behind it instantly. Okay.
Yeah, the phalanxes with the platforms.
Yeah, I don't know how I don't look like I jumped out of that thing.
Yeah, well, if your stacks were like at 8 or 9 and you jumped out of it and someone didn't grab the orb immediately, you'll have like look at your kill feed and you'll be able to see the amount of stacks that you have, and that dictates like whether or not you're close to death or not. Because it doesn't matter what your health is. If your stacks get to 10, you insta die.
How do you lower your stack the same?
by staying in the aura. Yeah.
It instantly
But
refreshes you, so it'll start from zero
yeah,
again.
if you're at 9, like, and he's like at 3 seconds, you're probably fucked. But you know, or you can just teleport with him. I'll try to go a little bit slower too. I think I may have went a little fast.
No, I think it was fine. I think we're all staying with you.
Who's selected? Riku? Okay. Well, I'm trying to speed you up. The fuck, Grim?
I got refreshed. It still killed me.
Come on, guys, help me out here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I'm almost dead. 3, 2. God damn it. I'm 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep. We're grabbing a taken strength. Someone else needs to grab it as well. Graham or whoever. What's your timer?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No, there was one right here behind you, Miku. Fuck. I didn't see the one that was behind you. Yeah, I didn't see the one that was behind you.
I've got taken strength. Someone else needs to grab one. There's like fucking timer.
No, I don't know. Okay.
Alright, we're fast.
It just needs to kill me. Outside of my protection for a long time, I think. No, I got refreshed, but... No. So do those platform things, do you just run across them on the ground, or do you try to
No.
run on the left side?
You can jump up the platforms on the left side.
Okay.
Okay, well.